All right, good afternoon.
Questions? Offense looked okay today?
Yeah, they did some good things. It was cool because there was kind of went back and forth, but offense was good today.
What'd you think of that first pass?
It was good. It was a double move, obviously, and everyone anxious, a little over aggressive on defense, but Aaron did what he does.
Any
So.
notable injuries?
No, I saw him limp off. I'm not sure yet. I don't have anything for you guys on that.
Just can you explain just the putting Reddick on the list, signing the quarterback, and is there any promise a Reddick resolution on the horizon, or what's your take on that?
I don't have anything on the Reddick stuff. But as far as the fourth quarterback, yeah, with JT's going to take a little bit more time than we were hoping. We need a fourth quarterback. So that was really the reasoning for the fourth quarterback.
What led to Travis needing more time? I mean, was there something?
Just the everyone's rehab is a little bit different. He's doing a great job. He's working his tail off. It's just we want to make sure we give him the time that he needs to recover. This was always going to be a long-term project, and he's in every meeting. He's at all the walkthroughs, so he's losing the live reps obviously, but he's in good spirits.
We saw Jermaine just take that next step last year, and just kind of, what do you think the next steps for him in his development process?
I don't know. I just for all these guys, it's just continued focus on being their best every day, and I think Jermaine kind of embodies that. Every day he's trying to PR, and that's all you can ask for. The results are always going to be what they are, but your process and how you approach every day is completely contingent on you, and it's a controllable aspect. And I think that's where we can all grow, is to stay focused in the moment and stay focused on what we can do to be our best for that in that moment.
In the spring, he actually said he wants to be like an apex predator. Do you like when guys just kind of motivated, just like that?
No, I love it. Look, we all have goals. I have goals, long-term goals. Everybody wants the accolades. Everybody wants recognition. Everybody wants the personal stuff. But as long as that individual who's making those lofty goals understands the process and the work that it takes to get to that, then you're fine. And I think he gets that part.
It's become kind of trendy in the NFL for teams to devalue the running back, go by running back by committee. You have the total opposite approach, where you have a three-down workhorse back. How important is Brees to everything you guys do offensively?
He's important because he's special. He's a three-down back because he's capable. He's got electric speed. He's big. He's strong. He's powerful. He's smart. And even him, just getting a full off season of work without having to worry about his injury. Knock on wood. I'm really looking forward to a full season with him.
What having Aaron, if he's healthy, assuming he's healthy the whole year, how will that help Brees?
A lot. I'd anticipate seeing more two-shell with Aaron. And whenever you get a light box, it opens up things in the run game. And you give a guy like Brees space, he's proven time and time again, just in his 2 years, that if you give him enough space, he can break it.
Also, the additions on the offensive line, how does that also help Brees?
Helps everybody. The O-line is always the engine that gets the car moving. Obviously, you have all the other parts, but the O-line, you guys know me, O-line, D-line, but it's good. We've got depth. Really excited about the guys that we have in that room, and even more so, I just love the mentality of the group. They're all here. They all want to work. They're willing to do the extra, and you can't ask for much more than that.
Between you in the past, you've talked about how the defensive line is almost always at an advantage against the offensive line in these pads practices. It doesn't really look like that's the case with Tyron out there on the left side. I mean, is what he's still able to do at his age still impress you? And
Yeah.
is there anything to take out of the fact he's having a success?
No, for sure. He's what makes him, whether pads or not, he plays so well with his length. He's got ridiculous length, and he plays so well with his hands. He's always making first meaningful contact with his length and his hands and keeping people off his body. And when you can do that, you don't even need pads. But he is a technician. He's savvy. He's violent. He's powerful, and he's an unbelievable teammate.
Robert, with Huff gone, JFM gone, and Jefferson, you probably lost about 20 sacks, give or take, from last year. Do you look at it like we've got to find those sacks from other guys, or is that just that kind of a simplistic way to look at it?
It's a valid point, but at the same time, I've full confidence in guys like Will McDonald, Hassan when he gets here, J.K., Saleh, even Lecky. You know, we've got a really good group of guys. There's I'm not worried about where those 20 will come from.
So do you have an idea of when ABT and Morgan will be more involved with the team stuff?
It should be. I don't want to give you a definitive date because we're taking it day at a time, but we're looking for next week. But it's gonna be soon. They're very close, very close.
After the last couple of years, you must be at least a little urgent to get the 5 guys who are going to be your starting offensive line together. It's gotten to late August the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it going that long. I guess that's why I'm kind of calm about it. But they'll be on the field together sooner rather than later. But they're doing all the walkthroughs together. So they're out in walkthrough and they're actually and going through the communication and the just those types of reps. But soon enough they'll be out in the live reps.
You said ABT, hoping for next week. Is that Morgan as well? Like
Yeah.
Looping him too.
Hoping. Don't stamp me on that one, but they're trending in that direction. But like I said, they're both doing all the walkthrough reps, which is significant also.
Speaking of the line, we noticed today on the false starts, the guys came off for a play. I think that may be a new thing. I might be mistaken, but if it is that a direct way of trying to curb the penalty situation?
Yeah, especially the false starts, the self-inflicted wounds. You know, it's just a reminder, a simple reminder. It's not a punishment. It's not a punishment. It's just to try to just remind us all that it is a big deal, and those 5 yards can cost us, and they cost us a year ago. But if we can just eliminate those self-inflicted wounds, the pre-snap penalties, we'd be significantly better.
Some of that the new guys adjusting to the cadence of here.
For sure, he's the cadence system is fascinating, and it is complex. But the more they hear it, just like in walkthrough, we're pushing it in walkthrough also to make sure that those guys are hearing it, they're understanding it, and so throughout this entire training camp, we'll get a hold of it.
Can you talk about the transition stickers, Mike?
Yeah, he's a cool kid, man. He's got a savvy instinct to him that you just can't coach. You know, just a natural feel for football. He's raw. There's still a lot of things. There's a long way for him to go, but the really cool thing with him is that he does have a feel for the game that's far advanced than a normal rookie.
Okay.
All right, thanks guys.